Yeah, we got a lot of work to do to get our gardens ready. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. Yes, indeed, I think, it's a little breezy, but I'll give it to them. It seems to be a sparkling day in Central Oregon with a slight wind. Wind here goes like to your bones here. Just so yesterday we got lots of feed. I was able to get my hogs 14 and had to build up my chicken feed, so about 100 pounds of chicken feed too. Yeah, it's $21.95 a bag, 19 something with my senior discount, thank goodness. But yeah, won't be long and things will start turning green around here. Yeah, this creates a whole new situation of chores to do. So we're working our ways to the piggies. Let's see, yesterday was State of the Union. I had that on for almost 5 minutes. Then decided I needed to catch up with Game of Thrones. Let's see. I think that's eggs. Oh my gosh, we've been selling every egg that we've been laying around here. So egg sales have been wonderful. Chickens have been making beautiful brown eggs. And people are discovering that. And we appreciate that a lot. And let's see, what else is going on around here? I took a couple of days off from taping. So we're usually, if you're wondering, our videos are usually about a week ahead. We do that just in case things come up and all that, and we try to keep a schedule. They say that's kind of a good thing to do when you got a YouTube channel. Everybody knows we have a video on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and a podcast on Thursday. And any oddball video that comes along, we'll do those on our off days. So yeah, anyway guys, it looks nice out here. And I know my piggies are ready for dinner, for their breakfast. So let's get them fed. So I don't think the pigs know I'm out here yet, but they will. Hey piggies! They're wow, they're really enjoying the sunshine. So they're all snoozing over there. The big piggies, they know I'm coming. But yeah, it's like, you're running late, feed us now. Well, we got all of our beautiful little piggies fed. All of them got water. All of them are fighting over the different piles. And but yeah, they're doing really good. The youngins have been having a good time digging. The ground's wet, soft, and we also know they're getting lots of minerals that way too. So that's okay. I notice it more with teenagers than I do the adults. But yeah. So hi guys, how's it going? So guys, let's see what we got going on today. Actually, it's kind of a quiet day, and I think I got to move some feed out of the truck into the trailer over here, and yeah, maybe do a little work on the electrical for Sparky's new pen and go from there. Hi guys, it's kind of mid-afternoon, and I just had a call from a good friend of mine, John Pearson, which he was on our last podcast, and hopefully he'll be on our podcast this week too. And he was asking a question which I haven't talked about much, is what am I planting for tomatoes and peppers this year? And so I just ordered a whole bunch of seeds. I don't know if you can see them all here. Of course, I ordered a lot of different lettuces and stuff like that, because I do the carpet kind of lettuces out in our above ground gardens. But tomatoes this year will be a little different than the year before. Of course, I'm going to do the hydroponics in our greenhouse, and we just kill it in tomatoes and hydroponics. Sherry, in fact, I'm going to move my camera over here, just got done making tomato sauce right here. Let me show you one of them over the weekend. And she was using a lot of my San Macinos, I think I said that right, in Romas. She wanted to go with a tomato, a more tomato paste kind of tomato. So we did do some Romas last year, but I did those in my conventional garden. I didn't really do those in the hydroponics. So this year, I think we'll do probably 60 to 70% of what we would consider good sauce tomatoes. So we'll probably do some Romas, and probably like beefsteak kind of tomatoes, a good hearty, meaty tomato, and those are delicious for just eating. I'm still going to do some Cherokee purples. They were just delicious. And also the Jet Stars, the same ones that Traditional Living Homestead raises. We've done those for 2 years now. I've always been happy with those tomatoes, but they're very sweet. And so they'll make your sauces very sweet. If you don't want a super sweet sauces, then you want to stick with your Romas and more of your what I call meaty tomatoes. So I did order some Cherokee Purple hybrids and some beefsteak kind of hybrid tomatoes from Gurney's. And I'll probably be going to Totally Tomatoes website and ordering a backup to have lots of Jet Stars on hand, just in case there's ever a shortage on those or anything like that. But yeah, so you're going to see us kind of grow tomatoes that we can make our sauces from that aren't so sweet. And sometimes you get kind of potent sauces that are kind of tart. And so if you didn't know this trick, just use a little baking soda, like an eighth of a teaspoon, maybe up to a half of a teaspoon into your sauce, and it'll take that tartness right out. So we're going to try to make sauces this year that aren't so tart also. So that's what we're doing for the hydroponics and growing. We've got a lot of other things. Pepper-wise, I know we'll do a lot of jalapenos, and I haven't been real successful on hydroponics with bell peppers, but I'm going to do more bell peppers on the conventional above ground gardening, and so we'll see if I have a little more success that way. But so far, and corn, by the way, we're going to stick with probably 80% candy corn. And I just talked to John too, and he's the one that gave me some corn to try this year, and I already forgot the name. It's not sticking. I am so sorry. I will, as we get closer to the planting, make sure and let you know what our other type of corn is. What I'm hoping with the candy corn, because they're so good, and it was the best corn we did out of all the different corns we did last year. This year I want a higher population of it, and hopefully we'll have it available on Central Oregon grown for those people for the 1 week, 2 week window that you can get candy corn. Can come here and pick up corn from us if they want some. So yeah, so I thought I'd fill in and let you know we are thinking about spring already. For those of you that are outside the Central Oregon area, our last freeze date is not till June, like 8th. We can get away with planting early a little bit in some of our greenhouse stuff, and also the seed room here. I can get my starters all going well before the freeze date, but I got to be careful not to put them out too early, because out of the blue we can still have a freeze date. So anyway, our growing season's quick and furious here, so but we still do pretty good. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on. Just thought I'd update you on my seed situation and some of the things we're thinking about growing this year. You know, I got to thinking about just a little part I just did on this video about the seeds and stuff, but I want to oh, by the way, I got my pond back. It's all unfrozen. So we're it was so neat. I want to give a thumbs up to a gentleman named John Pearson, which was on our last podcast, and hopefully our next one too. And it's kind of funny how we met. He was just watching a lot of our videos. He's very diligent at watching our shows, and I really appreciate that. And he took the level of shyness, you might say, or sitting behind the scenes, to being a little more, hello, how are you? My name's John Pearson. And it's like, oh, hi, John. You know, type. And before you know it, he's buying pigs from us, and he came over to our little homestead here, and I don't know, it's just, we just clicked. And that took a little effort on his part to just say, hey, you know, I've been watching your shows. He was giving suggestions. I buy honey from him. His honey will be on our Central Oregon grown when we get that running. And really clicked with the guy. And so I guess my message on that is he was going, well, I haven't cleaned up any of my gardens. And he's like, those mine are still not ready. I mean, we haven't even touched them. And so yeah, we got a lot of work to do to get our gardens ready. And then we got to get all of our above grounds all cleaned up. And we'll be ready to rock and roll again. And he was asking if I was doing any tomatoes in the backside here. And probably. So the thing I got to do this year is to make sure I trim these more and they don't get so bushy. But anyway, it was fun talking to him. It was fun becoming, meeting new friends. And he's over in the west side of Oregon. So it's not like we're neighbors or anything. So hats off to him for taking that little effort to meet us. And we have to obviously respond in return. But it was just, just to meet somebody like that, just through our videos and stuff. I know there's more people like that. And I just hope you know that we are approachable. We enjoy meeting new people, and especially love having them get involved in some of the things we're doing here, like our podcast and stuff, and throwing ideas to each other for what we're going to plant in our gardens and stuff. Lots of fun. It's just fun. And of course, after that conversation, I'm all hyped up again. I'm starting to think, oh yeah, spring's coming. I got to start thinking about spring. And the other thing is I want to put a shout out to Jack Kennedy, who did our bulldozing back here in our back 2.5 acres. And he just wrote a really nice note about the video we just did for him, which is, when you see this video, it's a week later, but that we talked about his services to us. And it was neat to meet him. He buys eggs from us too. And just a great guy. And when we see really good people out there doing really good things for the community, you can count on our channel to try our best to highlight them, so possibly you guys will do business with them. Because if we put them on our show, you can assure that they treated us well. So And we've gained so many new friends and new acquaintances that we really do appreciate. So I just wanted to throw that out there, but I am, just because I had the talk with John Pearson, first thing I want to do is come out here and say, all right, what do I need to start thinking about? The funny thing about our above grounds, by the way, is the first year we put, first of all, I have above grounds. The hard part is filling them up. So we used a lot of our own dirt and some of our own compost and stuff, and sticks and twigs, and also a lot of sod that was here when this was grass. And the funny thing is which as things decompose, the ground drops. And believe it or not, all of these were filled pretty, maybe that much was above, to the level here. I mean, you can see now how the dirt is dropped and stuff. So all these above grounds we built, we need to put some growing soil in here and some manure and things like that. So we're all kind of keeping our eyes open to start getting ready to buy soil and the sooner I can put the soil in, the better, because if we had manure or anything like that, we needed a little time to break down. And I don't know, my German Shepherd's silly. Anyway, guys, so yeah, it looks terrible, but as well as I do, you've seen our videos from last summer, this place will be beautiful. But we do have a short growing season, so we have to time everything just right. And of course, we'll still be doing a hydroponics, and we're adding in a new technique called cranky method on tomatoes, and I'm thinking about doing the cranky method on Cherokee purples. So anyway, that's what I got, and I'm sticking to it. So guys, I need to wrap this video up because I'm pretty sure it's getting long. Once again, thank you to John Pearson and Jack Kennedy. And don't forget, we have podcasts coming up, and hopefully we'll have John Pearson on the show. And his honey, by the way, is delicious. I use it a lot on my 3-2-1 ribs for my Traeger, and I just used it all up, and luckily he called, and I'm going, dude, I need to buy more. And he gave me some, but I'm gonna, he works hard to do his bees, so I hope he charges me for not only the honey, but the shipping too. In return, we're also gonna send him some freeze-dried Walla Walla onions. So yeah, so much fun to do that with people. So guys, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos. To take the video you're watching and share it onto your Facebook or some other groups that you watch, really helps us out. It helps us grow. This seems like YouTube has not been really nice to us, and I wish, I look at other shows, I know we're doing pretty good shows, and yet we don't seem to grow like others, or we're just not hanging out with the right peoples or stuff, and that's okay. But yeah, share our videos, we'd really appreciate it. Leave comments, hit the like button, all those things really help us out, and we do appreciate it. So guys, thanks again, we'll talk to you later. Bye now. This video is made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available in Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.